What is going on? Welcome to Greggles TV. There is a new feature built into GoodLock called Display Assistant. If you want to download GoodLock, just go into your Galaxy store and search for GoodLock. There it is. Download it, install it, open it up. Once you have it opened up, just go to the top here under Life Up and scroll down until you see Display Assistant and open it up. And it is it has a plethora of new, really featureful things in here. So first of all is app screen timeout. Set screen timeout for each app. So by default, like I set my main timeout to be 2 minutes, but maybe there's apps that you don't want to fall under those settings. All you're gonna do is hit the plus sign. And maybe when I'm in Canva, for instance, I'll just add that one. I can have it so that the screen auto dims or goes in and turns off after 15 seconds of no activity on the display, or as high as 10 minutes on there. But it's very helpful. You know, if you're in here and there's apps that you know you're not going to touch for a while and they need to have a different screen timeout period, this allows you to do that. So like I said, by default it's 2 minutes, but maybe for this app I want it to be 10 minutes because I'm going to go off and on not using it, and then it shows you, and you can add more apps if you want on here, or you can hit remove and then tap the ones you want to remove. So it's very easy to add and remove these apps on here, and it's going to give you all of your apps, and you can set each one to its own app screen timeout on there. And it even shows it right here as before, when you go into it. Keep screen on. The screen will stay on for 30 minutes. You can see the screen will stay on for 30 minutes. The screen will not stay on when these things are featured in. And you can add a quick setting button. So I can tap here, and what I can do is I can hit add, and basically, again, it's gonna keep my screen on for 30 minutes. So basically you tap that button and your screen will stay on for 30 minutes. Kind of a cool thing to have. Next would be the brightness limit profile. So on here, brightness is limited at high temperatures, but you can also do light. Brightness can be kept up at high temperatures, but the device cools down slowly. So you have different ways to control your brightness as long as the phone is cool or hot, and you can choose that profile that you want. Adaptive brightness options. So it'll basically change your adaptive brightness, and it can make it faster. 1x is normal, but you can make it change, faster or slower. So if you want it to automatically, like say you're outside, it'll go really fast at 4x, or maybe you like it at 1x where it's kind of gradual, but you can change that. And I think that's great. Reset usage patterns. You can have it reset if you want. Your phone will begin learning your brightness preferences again after the reset. So if you want to reset your brightness, auto brightness settings, it'll do that. But this is really cool. I like this, that I can make it happen really quickly or at the normal speed. Standard refresh rate apps. Extend battery life by applying standard refresh rate for each app, meaning, so this phone goes up to 120 hertz. You can set it so that some of these apps only run at 60. Like if there's apps that you never needed to run it at 120, no matter what, you can have that and come in here and change that. Like whatever, maybe you want Viber to do that. So you just hit add, and Viber will only run at 60 hertz. It will not ever go to 120 hertz. Again, if you want to remove it, tap that, hit the plus sign if you want to add more. I love this. Again, very helpful features, and I love that they put it right here so I don't have to go in there and look at it afterwards. So it's really, really cool. Screen curtain. Extend battery life by applying screen curtain mode when operation is maintained for a long time without viewing the screen. So you can tap this, you can see, and it says screen curtain mode puts the screen in doze state when the app operates for a long time. Try it out. Screen curtain mode is not available when during calls, playing games on YouTube. You can add a quick setting button, and we can do that for you. So to tap that, and you can see Display Assistant wants to add the following button to the quick settings panel. So we'll hit add. And then I'm gonna go home, and you're gonna see I'm gonna swipe down from here, swipe down again. Like earlier, we have that keep screen on, so the screen will automatically stay on unless I press the power button and go there. Otherwise, I have screen curtain, I tap that. You can see One UI is running, screen curtain, double tap or press the key to turn on the screen. So you can basically get better battery life by keeping your screen on, but it'll basically just give it a black screen so it extends the life of it, depending upon what you do, and maybe you need your phone on like that. But they go right there and you can move them around from your quick toggles. But yeah, this is a super fully rich app here. This has a lot of cool stuff, and it's only going to get better. Display Assistant, download it now. I have it on my Z Fold 6 and my S25 Ultra, so you should too as well if you have One UI 7. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.